again?
Yep. It was freaking incredible at the start, too. It was 4 for 4 to start the game from 3. Okay.
I'm ready.
Coach Saulsberry joining us after another big win for the Golden Eagle men. And Coach, Eastern Wyoming, every time, at least since I've been here that you play that, it's a rival. It is a little bit of a rivalry game. You know it's going to be a tough fight regardless of record. Just overall thoughts on the way you guys were able to handle the fight they brought.
You know, I'm happy at the way that they started the game. I'm happy the way that we finished the game. There was about a 10-minute stretch where I thought we got bored. And, you know, that's what we have to learn how to stay engaged for 40 minutes, and we're still learning that. I'm a little bit disappointed in that part that we didn't stay engaged for 40 minutes, but we did enough to win the game. Nobody got hurt, and it's good to see. It's good to play at home. It's been a while since we've seen our fans and things like that. It was really, really nice to see this.
Talk a little bit just overall about the performance of TJ these last couple games. What clicked after break for him?
You know, I don't know. You know, I really don't. We you know, I knew he could do this. That's why we signed him. Yeah, I think he's just feeling comfortable. Sometimes when freshmen, you know, realize, okay, I've caught up to the speed of the game. I know how people are going to defend me. Those kind of things, and it's goodbye. He's fun to watch right now, and you know, I'm really, really proud of Phoenix and DB for giving him the opportunity to shine, because when he does that, one or two of those guys have to take a step back, and it's really, really good to see them enjoying a teammate having his day in the sun these last couple of games.
Talk about Phoenix too. He didn't have his best game tonight, and I think he'd be the first one to admit that, but he still found ways to contribute offensively and defensively.
He always does. You know, he's a winner. He gets upset sometimes, and we always have to, you know, remind ourselves that still with Phoenix, we're still learning. He's still learning how to control his emotions, how to control his feelings, but he's doing really, really well right now. He had a Division I school come down and see him a couple of days ago. I think we as a unit, as a family, we were really, really excited to see Division I school come down and see him play. He's been all around great kid.
On the other side of things, you talk about Phoenix, he's going to be one of those kids that's moving on. You got another kid that's really blooming into his own, and we'll be talking with him in a bit, but Andre Bennett, first double-double of his career here. And you and I have been talking about it before. I don't think we've had a video interview yet on what he's been doing and just his growth and improvement. But you even say yourself, like, he has absolutely deserved everybody's got
every bit of it. You know, there's not a kid on our team, there's not a player on our team, I'm not calling these guys kids, there's not a young man on our team that I get after more than him. You know, he's a guy who takes a lot from Coach Saulsberry, you know, and he's always handled it well. He's always understood that, you know, I'm on him because he has so much to give, and I want to try to get it all out of him. But there's not a kid on this team that, you know, can say, if you would have asked everyone, you know, who gets the wrath of Coach Saulsberry, so to speak, they would say, you know, it's probably Andre, and he's handled it well. He's responded well, and it's probably the last couple of games, he's been amazing, you know, and that's what we need going into conference play.
Right, last two questions are on conference play. Just getting the win to start off conference play is always big as far as this momentum. Do you feel a little bit of a change whenever you do get the win in your past years?
Absolutely. You remember last year we started off with the loss, first conference game against Eastern, at Eastern, and it kind of puts it gives the team a kind of a sour taste in our mouth, so to speak. You know, kind of casts a shadow over everything, because you know now you're behind and you have to get games back. So it's going to be a tough one down there at Gillette, you know. But we're ready for it. We're ready for it.
When we're looking at the men's side on the conference standings, and before going into conference play, you always look at the non-conference record that they're going to play. The Eastern's pretty much the only team that's not above 500 or at 500 right now.
You know, I mean, Western Wyoming's good again. Casper's always good. Gillette's good. You know, Northwest and Central, they're all good. But nobody's had our schedule, and you know that's why we play the schedule that we play. in non-conference is to get our guys ready for games like tonight and games that, we're not afraid to go on the road. And I don't know how Saturday is going to turn out, but I can tell you I'm walking in there with 12 guys who aren't going to be afraid to play.
Bennett joining us post-game, and first of all, Andre, great game for you, great game for the guys. What did it feel like to get that first conference win?
It's very big. We're just trying to carry that momentum on to the rest of our conference games so we can keep winning, and keep producing, keep playing as hard as we can. So it's just very big to set the tone for the rest of the conference season.
The balance that you guys are starting to develop, obviously TJ takes a lot of the storylines with his outside shooting lately, but it's not just him. I mean, you and Brevin have been starting to kind of heat up inside. Have you started to feel like this team's getting a bit more of that continuity it needs?
Yeah, we really just starting to gel together more. I think Christmas break, that was really good for us. We need some time away, come back, reset, and we came back and ready to go, locked in, as you see from the past 2 games that we played. So yeah, we've definitely gelled together more, starting to trust each other more, and that's what you need to make a deep run in the conference season.
You guys were able to push things up ahead to a 17-point lead twice in that second half. What was starting to click during that run? We won't talk necessarily about the post run, but like what was clicking for you guys that was working well?
During the run, we was really just playing defense. That's our identity as a team. What we try to stay true to. Just play defense, rotate, make adjustments, talk, communicate. So yeah, really it was our defense that pushed us ahead during those runs.
You talk about that too. You got your first collegiate double-double today. What's that mean to you as far as your growth as a player and seeing it not just with coaches telling you, but also seeing the stats starting to represent that growth?
It's just really, I'm not stressing about it too much. Just crashing the glass, doing what I'm trying to do to help the team win. If I have a double-double, before I don't, whatever lets us get the win, and keep improving, basically.
You and Brevin too on the defensive side, continuing kind of on that note. You combined for I think 6 steals in the game between the two guys, maybe even a few more because I think I had you for a few more than one. But when big guys are getting steals, how does that change the dynamics of a game when it's not just the guards that are kind of flying in and being pesky, but the bigs are too?
It really just helps everybody run more. Now we can all just get out. It's just running. If your bigs can play defense too, we can all switch on everything, every screen, every handoff, anything, and we can just get up and down the court if you got bigs that can move like that.
Final question, that's Gillette coming up. They're the team that's kind of favored at this point in time, just looking at standings to win the region. How big would it be to get the win up there at their place to start off conference play?
Very big. As coach is telling us, nobody thinks that we can get this game but us. And that's the mentality that we have to go in. If we're going to be an underdog, so be it, but it's not really an underdog story. We're going to go take care of business like we always do.
Dre, great job out there tonight.
Yes,
good luck as you guys get ready.
Thank you. Appreciate it.